I'm not trying to bring the show down. I just have to talk through my pain, because it's not easy. And I tell you, first of all, let me say, I appreciate every single person. Hold on, I appreciate it, but hold on. Just let me finish, because I don't want you to make me lose my train of thought. Just listen, please. I love you too, but just listen for a second. I really appreciate y'all. And one thing I have learned through this whole process is that if I have never felt in a day in my life the love of God, I do now. This has been, we all celebrate God and everything going good. When we get our house, we get our job, we get our cars, our kids graduate, and we be celebrating, praise God. But the question is, man, can you praise Him in your worst hour? Right? Listen, that's what's been keeping me. Nobody but God. I have to talk about it because it is the pink elephant in the room. I'm on stage. This stuff, we just went through this stuff. You know what's going on. I know what's going on. We have to just have a small conversation about it. Have these uncomfortable conversations with your kids. Because this ain't the 90s. It ain't the 80s. It ain't the 70s. I'm talking about kids, they dying. In Birmingham last month, if I'm not mistaken, a lady told me that 58 people died. We got to talk to our kids, and our kids got to also listen. Because most of us are talking to our kids. They got to listen. We got to stay on. Parenting is not a popularity contest. Sometimes you got to be quiet in the house in order for you to get their attention. But I'm just telling y'all, man, everybody that prayed, man, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy to be up here to perform while you feeling deep, dark, and rotten on the inside. Man, I cried all the way up that highway, and I was so quiet in the crowd, I didn't know how I was going to do this tonight, but God. And that's why I said, you were great. You know why I do this? It happened that Sunday. I was off that Monday, Tuesday. That Wednesday, I'm like, I'm not gonna lay down in the bed and think about this. I got 8 million people from Miami to Cleveland to Chicago to Detroit to Dallas, Texas, and Mississippi waiting on me to get on the radio in the morning. You know why? You know why? Their kids died too. Their mama died. A week later, a lady had to bury both of her sons. They died. They on the way to dialysis. They on the way to chemotherapy. So you can't cancel no show. Because much is given, much is required. And listen, it ain't about me. It ain't just about me. Lady had to bury both of her sons or whatever, and we had to figure out how we was gonna help this family bury her son here. Right where you think you're going through somebody going through worse. So everything that we have learned growing up about God and the goodness of God and strength and our poems and victors and see it through. And if everything we had to learn when we was pledging it's the time to pull that stuff out. God is awesome. And I thank Him for my life. I thank Him for the good. I thank Him for the bad. I thank Him for the clouds. I thank Him for the sunshine. To God be the glory. Thank you for your prayer. Y'all have a good time, Cleveland. Y'all have a good time. Give it up for Blaine, the comedian. Give it up for